Hi, it's me again. I say a lot. It's kind of it's funny because when I get on here, I don't always know exactly what I'm going to say. So I can't be scripted. Anybody that knows me knows that. So um, I just wanted to talk about. I said don't count how many times I say that. Just knock something over. I just wanted to talk to you about something that I don't know if I've not always realized it, and I know there's probably a lot of other people that don't really think about it either. But you know, when we come here as little teeny tiny babies, fresh out of our mom's wombs, we're pretty awesome. We are, and then as we go through life. Not that we stop being awesome. Let me clear that up right away. We're always awesome. But things start happening in our life. We get hurt by different things. We learn lessons. Not necessarily always. We don't always get. Let's say we don't always learn the lesson really that we should get from different scenarios. Sometimes we get it wrong. Sometimes we get it right. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff that comes at us in all areas of our life, with our families, with our jobs, with our health. Just you name it. We have so many different areas in our life where I'm sitting here scratching. If you wonder why I'm looking down, I'm allergic to my dog, and I've got a few hives right now, so I keep scratching them. But there's just a lot of things that can happen in our life, and sometimes teach us the right lesson, and sometimes we take from it maybe something different, not necessarily. Didn't get it the best. I don't know why I keep seeing red flash here. Let's see. Is it still doing it? Maybe it's just my imagination. But anyway, we don't always get it right. So what I wanted to talk about is the fact that, well, let's use this as an example. I was talking about this earlier today. I know everybody can relate to this. You know how you've had a TV sitting in the same spot for a million years, and you decide you want to move it, or let's just say this. Let's just say you decide you want to get a new TV. So you bring that new TV in, and then you start trying to hook it up, and where you got your DVD player, you got your Roku, your Apple TV, whatever hip thing that's going on, Fire Stick, whatever. You've got cords to that. You just got all these different things that's connected into your sound system, connected from here to there and all that stuff. And I'm not the one that hooks that stuff up, so Brian could better give you a better example of how all that, those inner workings work. But anyway, after a long period of time where you've added this component and you've added that component, stuff got tangled. It started to get really tangled up back there. So when you brought in that new TV set, or you decided you wanted to move that TV set somewhere else, you want to move on with it to another area, you no longer can tell what's hooked to what. And see, the first thing you probably will do, and I've seen Brian do this a bunch of times, is you will start all over. You just take it all loose. You'll unravel all those cords, and then you'll try to get that stuff put back together. So when you hook your TV up, you know where everything's at until you start doing all that stuff again, moving here, moving there, whatever. So that's kind of what happens to us in our life, is that we get jumbled up. We learn lessons right, we learn lessons wrong. We have bad stuff happen, we have good stuff happen, and a lot of stuff. So we get all tangled up. And sometimes we go the rest of our life staying tangled up, and we never untangle all of those cords. And so I think that if you wanted to make a really good change in your life, would be to start there, would be to trace back through those cords and find where they go and untangle them little by little by little until you figure out how you got where you're at, how you got in the situation that you're in, and how you can have a better situation. So that's one of the things that we can do here in my little building. If you ever want to come out here and visit, is try to do a little unraveling of those cords. And like I said before, I think I said before that I've been working on a little course, and that's part of it. I've got a good portion of it, and that's what I did with Brian last weekend, was to practice the one session. But there's going to be other things too, and I'm going to try to end up doing an online course with it, and we'll see. And it'll probably be free. That's kind of how I mean, I just think if you can help somebody, you know, that's a good thing. So anyway, it just depends on how much work it gets to be, but for now it's going to be free. So I just wanted to say those things, and happy untangling. Thanks.